Sweet. It's annoying, but at least it's finished. Yeah.
Chow! Cloud Retainer! Madam Ping! We're here! Any news on Zhongli? Wait.
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh! Then, what about Mooncarver?
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those two fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate. His banishment ends in 3 days as well.
Wow! That's pretty harsh, Cloud Retainer.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's Geopillar. It descended from on high this
So, what does it mean?
Not necessarily. Traveler, you...
Oh! So...
Give it a try.
Okay.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well, so.
Well,
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this matter.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always had a soft spot for the Traveler, after all. But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do with favoritism. He's probably just trying to protect us.
that's right. So you mustn't let your guard down, even if Rex Lapis is by your...
Alright, let's get going.
Let's do it. Ow.
Keep your eyes peeled. They should be around here somewhere.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo Archon might end up so, sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns? You really do look like an old man now.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their homes. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be mere coincidence?
Perhaps in some sense it is, yet in another, it isn't. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands. It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon, even should misfortune befall them. But you, Geolord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound guilt as I? Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon me?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
As I have stated, time and again, it was not I who defied the heavens. Geolord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me. For I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is not Zebai, but Zichao. Surely you did not take us for one and the same, solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses? Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me.
Very well, then. I have come to ask for Zebai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geolord has set his...
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the Shadow Moon are gradually disintegrating. In other words, the heavenly soul is set to return. Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession. My intention is to gather all three together.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zebai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong white horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you?
It seems that the fault...
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not... Even those puny mortal... Come now, enough of the posturing. It's time to name your pride.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for your consideration.
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble into my presence.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, I have found you a pair of trusty guides. The lantern rite is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite intriguing for you.
So this, then, is the contract you have prepared for me?
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little steep, wouldn't you say?
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterwards. The final determination.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might...
Hey, it's Zhongli! Oh, we've been looking.
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly look the part, I'll give you that. Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has soaked you to me, which means...
Sodas to you?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my...
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue Harbor, of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating as a place teeming with little mortals.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon imagined? Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to find out why they call Paimon the best travel guide in all of Tibet.
Okay, cool.
Look! We've arrived at Liyue Harbor. Not only is it Tibet's busiest port, it's also the beating heart of Liyue. So, dear Madam Adeptus, where would you like to go first?
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease, one eats, and all the heart's ills cease.
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck, because Paimon's an expert when it comes to food. There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Liuli Pavilion and Shinyue Kiosk. Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool. Yes, sir. Only option is to go try the...
Both sound like excellent options to me.
Not exactly. Both lead, but don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhongli's little treat. Come on, aren't you so pay? All Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best possible...
Both certainly sound like work. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individuals like him go to eat?
A hungry porter, huh? Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Most importantly, it's... Oh! And the all...
One mean restaurant.
Yippee! That's a great choice, too! Wamin Restaurant, here we come! Shangling! Chef Mel! We're here!
Oh, hello there. What a surprise to see you two. Welcome, welcome.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. We're a little busy today, so grab a table while you still can. But... I don't think I've met this lady before. Is she a new friend? You could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the Traveler's a friend, by the way. I'm Zhangling. I cook here at...
Miss Xiangling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adept?
Of course. What about her?
I am her, and she is me.
Huh? You mean... You're an Adeptus?
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Come on, Xiangling. You've got to keep up with the times. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady is quite the expert. Your friends sure keep their fingers on the pulse, huh, Traveler?
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in. But how come I haven't heard about it?
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables and more time making friends? You're even more out of touch than I am.
Hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Anyway, even if it is just a costume.
Of course it's all right, because that's exactly who I am.
Okay, okay. I can... In that case, you can call Paimon the real traveler. Yeah, right. You could have at least switched out.
Puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be amusing to indulge in your little charade for a while, at least.
All right. Go grab yourselves a table.
I'm not sure why it let me have control for it.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Xiongling and Chef Mao are...
Yeah, they're just over there. So, what would you like to... Huh?
Hello, Miss Xiongling. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. I honestly don't know what came over me. Please, please forgive...
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady. You didn't actually get food poisoning from our blackback perch stew, right?
Come on, Dad. It's all right, Miss Lou. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though. Why don't you grab a table, too?
No,
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometime. Yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here. Thanks, guys. So what would you like?
I should very much like to sample your renowned poisonous blackback perch stew.
it wasn't poisoned.
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. How about you guys? Paimon wants... Sure thing. Looks like Paimon's having Let me think. Well, since the blackback perch stew is... And since it's lantern rite season, you better try out the triple-layered As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, how about some... Then for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight. I just came up with... Wow! Sounds like quite the feat!
Am I the only one who thinks that's way too much?
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. You should know that But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, I'm pulling out all the stops. Okie dokie, just sit back and relax. I'll have your dishes out in no time.
Hold on. Did I just hear...
You did indeed. And you're looking right at her.
That's a joke, by the way. She's cosplaying.
Oh, I see.
Tell me, little one, what business might you have with the White Horse Adeptus?
It's a long story. Basically, a while back, I took part in an archaeological dig over at the chasm. While we were there, we discovered a number of relics. Our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the ancestors of some of the modern-day inhabitants of Chenyu Vale.
And why might such matters concern the White Horse Adeptus?
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but even depictions of what she looked like. There have long
That's
been
weird.
legends
Sounds-
claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories out there too. If I could just locate some more detailed records, I'm sure we'd be able to find out so much more.
So you're into...
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological team by sheer accident. But once I'd started down this path, I knew that I wanted to make something of myself. Recently, though, things seem to have taken a turn for the worse. Still can't believe I caused such a mess and even ended up hurting someone.
Oh, so you're considering becoming a martial artist now instead?
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go after my... Either way, my career's pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter any further, my father says he's going to punish me according to our family rules.
Family rules?
Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite, and goodness knows when I'll be allowed to leave again.
Wow, that's harsh. Sounds like the kind of thing only rich, super traditional parents would do.
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house in Liyue Harbor.
A guest house? It isn't Baiju Guest House by any chance?
Yep, he's my grandfather. So, you've heard of the guest house before?
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lou mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus would show up and let her devour? Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology? Why subject yourself to such unnecessary hardships?
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Just look at my father. Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas that didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for days, even calling him a bad son, and they...
Oh! Paimon thinks...
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. You just end up being... That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After... What's so funny?
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world.
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in?
What I...
Yes, surely there must be some...
But... Do things like that...
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect even a hint of hardship on her face when she wields her walking spatula. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all your might to pursue that which brings you delight.
You mean, like cosplay?
I suppose.
Looks like the what?
I think I get what you mean.
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here. Wow.
Oh, finally! I get to try that famous poisonous stew.
Hey! Didn't you hear what... What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue! Most satisfying as poisonous stews go. So, where to now? Time, I think, to seek out some diversion?
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Liyue. Paimon will tell you that. The locals like to drink...
Storytelling performance?
You know, like listening to people telling stories. Stuff like The Divine Damsel of Devastation, Through the Eyes of a Dragon, or The Sanctification of Tao Do.
What about the story of the bright moon that sits in the sky above us?
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's even in the name itself. The Yue in Liyue actually means moon. Since we're on the subject, you like telling stories yourself, right? Why don't we go check it out?
In that case,
Awesome! Let's go!
What a tongue twister. I'd have made a complete fool of myself if I tried to say it on stage without practicing it first. Huh. Call yourself Iron Tongue, Tien. Wobbly Tongue, Tien, more like.
I used to have that problem a lot. But if you just take your time to grasp the meaning and commit it to memory, you'll be able to say it smoothly in no time.
You're
That's what
right,
he
Miss
said.
Yoon. I'll give it another try.
Hey, Yunchin! Fancy seeing you here.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, we meet again.
You may call me the White Horse Adeptus.
The White Horse Adept?
She's not really an Adeptus.
I see. Well, it certainly looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, funny you mention it. This type of once to perform through the eyes of a dragon, I decided to imagine that I was Rex.
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel all big and powerful.
Hey, that's... You just don't understand how inspiration works.
You're one to talk. Paimon's traveled all over with the Traveler, and she's seen
All right, then. Since you claim to be so knowledgeable...
an ancient poem.
Ha! See? You mean to tell me you've never even heard of the ancient poem called An Ancient...
What kind of a title is that?
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the meantime, we decided to just refer to it as an ancient. However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with decoding it, it seems like that's exactly what it was.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Kuching mention that before?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, although it is true that the moon may disappear tonight, we should be in no danger. In other words, there's nothing to fear. But if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients. By reciting this poem, I mean, and calling for the White Horse Adeptus's aid.
Oh, seriously? Hot. Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and under moon iridescent, in night divine. Blah blah blah, something cloth so fine. Something about fields being plowed, something else about seeds being
The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown.
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Bravo! Bravo! Looks like this young lady really does know her role inside out.
That's because I am the real deal.
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Behold, mortals, I am none other than the indomitable Rex Lap. Believe me, young lady, I know
I must say, you are rather amusing as mortals go.
Miss White Horse Adeptus, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today. I have some questions.
You want me to explain the full meaning of its verses?
Your guidance would be much appreciated.
Fascinating. Huh. Tell me, do all the people of Liyue still express such reverence for the ancient ways?
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is hardly our only pursuit. One of my good friends, for instance, is even more devoted to the modern Fontanian art of rock and...
Exactly! And don't forget, great practitioners of the role-playing arts walk among us.
Yes. So rather than placing too much emphasis on our reverence for the ancient ways, it might be better to say that here in Liyue, 100 passions bloom.
I see. Then, I suppose it would... As the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and mulberry leaves, so that they may be used to make coarse cloth that is nevertheless soft, light, and comfortable to wear. As the iridescent moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and hemp, so that they may be used to make fine, luxurious... As the frost moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the mugwort and artemisia, so that they may be perfect for divination.
So she really did come...
She shows the people how to use the plow and spade to purge the land of weeds, till the soil, and heap up the earth to make it fertile. Then with the hoe, she teaches them to sow their grain, bestowing the promise of life upon every seed. She blesses the millet and the beans, ensuring that their stalks and vines stretch forth without end. She graces the wheat and the rice, so that their heavy heads are filled with plump, glistening grain.
Sounds like she's a real pro at all this.
The fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. This we reverently present to the Divine Maiden, with every ceremonial step flawlessly observed. So, oh, Divine Maiden, how can your graceful presence in the sky not seem like that of a fairy descending from the heavens? Oh, Divine Maiden, how does your pure and radiant form not resemble the guardian spirit of our land? I send my heart's desire, ascending to the heavens, beseeching you to grant us good fortune and blessings in the
Huh? So...
I find myself speechless. Moved beyond the power of...
A truly remarkable performance. I did not anticipate that anyone could unwrap. I'd even begun to consider myself somewhat versed in the matter. But as they say, there's always...
You are far too humble, young one. I must confess, it is I who have been surprised. Not only by you, but also by this...
Ah, so you're not from Liyue.
Oh, it's nothing really. Just some old... Very well, my guides. I suppose it is time...
No problem!
Oh, leaving so soon? Before you go, allow...
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning, but...
Huh? So, it is...
Of course not. Its real title is Odes of Long Zabai.
Odes of Long.
Mm-hmm. All right then, until we meet again.
Cool.
It's just plain stupid.
Hey, Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to Notcry, I came across something really bad. I found records in their collection of another divine envoy living on the moon.
A divine envoy on the moon? You don't think it could have been referring to the White Horse Adeptus too, do you?
No way to say for sure. Still, the similarities between our legends are intriguing, to say the least. Isn't it amazing? Especially when you consider how far apart we are.
It truly is. We might live in different lands, but when we look up at the night sky, we all see the same moon and stars.
Right? It's like we're all bound together, no matter where we are. When you think of it like that, it's almost as if our friends from other nations will be right here celebrating with us. Isn't that a wonderful thought?
No wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Sounds like you're a real fan of the White Horse Adeptus, huh?
I guess you could say that. Just a pity she's so elusive. Even Granny's never met her, you know? Maybe she really is just a legend after all.
Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Trust, Paimon. The White Horse Adeptus is as real can be.
Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you two in, like, forever. Happy Lantern Rite. It's so good to see you again.
Hey, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Did I hear you right?
She has indeed.
Huh?
Why, who else? The White Horse Adept?
Could you maybe start with something else, Nick?
You're the White...
That's right! Allow Paimon to introduce you to our new friend, Zichao. She's been low-key obsessed with cosplaying the White Horse Adeptus ever since we met her.
I see. Well then, greetings, Miss Zichao. My name is Yanfei, And recently, I've been low-key obsessed with learning everything I can about the White Horse Adeptus.
I'm sure the two of you will get along like a house on fire. Oh, and by the...
So, Miss the Chow, you must be here to see the giant lantern too, right?
I thought Venue was around.
A horse-shaped Zhao lantern? Is that what I think it is?
That's right. A lantern made to honor the White Horse Adeptus herself. Isn't it gorgeous?
I feel like Venue should recognize her.
Huh? What are you laughing at?
Both the lantern and my...
What do you mean?
Oh, this lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece. But tell me this. Have any of you ever seen a horse before?
No, wait, there aren't horses.
Come to think of it, Paimon can't remember ever actually seeing one.
Oh, this horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait, where the legs on one side of the body move together in unison. A rather rare sight indeed. Just now, I suddenly pictured myself, I mean, the White Horse...
Oh, really? I never knew that. You learn something every day, huh?
Oh, come on! He's basically a giant piece of fan art! Who keeps...
I was merely laughing at my own ignorance. I came here thinking that the White Horse Adeptus's tale had been long forgotten. Yet here I am, gazing upon a lantern made in her honor.
Well, you couldn't have been more mistaken. There are so many tales about the White...
Just so you know, Yenpei, we've heard it all like a million.
Uh-huh. But there's one thing I can guarantee that you haven't.
Huh? You mean like a new chapter of her stories come to light?
Mm-hmm. And I heard it from Ganyu just yesterday. Hey, why don't you share it with the others?
Sure, no problem. Where to begin?
Of course! It's a festival held in honor of the Stove God.
That's
I
right.
don't know what this is.
But it took a really long time for the Stove God Festival to become what it is today. In its earliest form, it was actually an adeptal ritual known as the Moonchase Rite.
Paimon remembers Madame Ping mentioning that before, but...
According to Cloud Retainer, the Moonchase Rite was originally a ritual meant for communicating with the moon.
Communicating with the moon? But for what purpose?
At first, Cloud Retainer wasn't entirely sure either, as it was always Rex Lapis who performed the ritual.
Whoa! Rex Lapis did it himself? Must have been a really important ritual.
That's right. Unfortunately, despite numerous attempts, they never actually received any response from the moon, which is why they eventually stopped performing it. But then, just yesterday, Keqing took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark hole to Cloud Retainer and asked if it had anything to do with the Moonchase Rite. The moment Cloud Retainer saw it, it suddenly dawned on her that the rite might have been an attempt to reach the White Horse Adeptus all along.
Does that mean Zhang Li's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all this time?
So how about that? Bet you never thought there might even be a link between the White Horse Adeptus and the Moonchase Festival.
I don't know. So, why? Obviously, like someone who
If
lives on the
Keqing
moon
hadn't
you're
taken
trying to
that picture to
communicate
Cloud Retainer,
with, surely.
we would never have known any of this.
This is probably what Keqing was referring to that day when she mentioned there were some ideas.
So, Geo Archon. All this time.
Huh?
What? Nothing. What I truly meant to say was, this new insight you've provided has been truly... Oh, by the way, my trusty guides, I've been...
Huh? We're off to the next stop already.
All the more reason to find the right...
Oh, so that's what you're up to. A tour of Liyue Harbor?
That's a great idea. Since the terrace is on higher ground. Great! Well, the lantern...
Hope to see you all at the festival tonight.
Oh, you're off too?
See you soon!
Very well, my guides. What are we waiting for?
Okay, you're the boss. Eugene Terrace it is. After all, the customer's always right.
Something else you needed to do?
Oh,
And what may I...
It's this awesome invention that lets you record moments in the blink of an eye. Except, you've gotta try not to actually blink.
Oh? What must I do in preparation then?
Nothing. All you gotta do is choose a pose. The Traveler will handle everything else. Come on, let's give it a try. Look, we got a great picture. Paimon's gonna call it The White Horse Adeptus Meets the White Horse Adeptus in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. They've even discovered a way to preserve moments in time. Now, very well. Let us proceed. Eugene Terrace lies in that direction.
Hey, wait for us!
I don't gotta wait for another. I do, don't I? Oh. What was being used? Interlude Chapter 1. Is that this? Who's this? Oh, it's just because it's happening here as well. It's annoying, but oh well. Whoa. That's a lot that suddenly unlocked on me. Just don't want to get too many keys. I reckon once we move this away from this area, we'll be able to carry on with the quest.
They're not here!
Enough. Yeah.
Truly, a marvelous view if ever there was one. It seems the charm of this Liyue Harbor is only heightened by the sun's dying light.
And soon, people will start releasing their Xiao Lantern. Practically everyone will be with their friends and family, eating a big meal, chatting, and even setting off fireworks. Trust
No need. Let us bring—
Weary day?
I had imagined you would arrange for me to witness some grand spectacle. Perhaps the descent of divine beings, the manifestation of the sacred before mortal eyes, or the appearance of a selfless hero come to aid the— Or, should that not come to pass, then at the very least, spend a little more coin. For that, it seems, alas, but there was none of these. Instead, we merely filled our bellies. Listen to— what a day of—
We're so sorry. It's all that Jiang Li's fault for not making the customer's requirement.
Well, it's too late now. Do you still believe I would part with that soul fragment, now so intertwined?
But
I knew you were the—
Huh? You were just trying to scare him?
It seems the realm of the Geo-Archon has a way of making one more stony-faced.
So, you were just pulling Paimon's leg?
Of course. I was merely engaging in a little banter with the two of you. Long ago, I shared tales with various mortals who chanced upon my mountain abode. Never did I imagine that those stories, perhaps, as your Geo-Lord said, a few pieces of ancient Langan's magnificent jade have truly become part of the very foundation of this land.
So, you've decided to help us?
Again, that goes without saying. I made up my mind some time ago now. When I beheld a rather intriguing scene as I set foot in this city, I saw porters passing through the alleys, setting down heavy wooden crates from their weary shoulders. Peddlers pushing carts as the kites and lanterns upon them rustled gently in the breeze. I saw cooks cooking, actors acting, scholars reading, soldiers marching, children playing, elders resting, officials officiating, and the common folk absorbed in this or that. Some, it seems, have already found that which stirs their hearts, while yet, in this gentle and serene order, each holds fast to their anticipation, not only for the celebrations to come, but also for the first light of the morrow. Scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before me, no longer in Langan, but in Liyue Harbor. Thousands. How wondrous is this mortal realm?
Thank you, Whitehurst Adeptus! Thank you so...
Adeptus, Adepti. Perhaps the singular art in which we are truly proficient is that of sequestering ourselves within the high mountains. But once we leave our mountain refuge, we find ourselves drawn back to mortal ways all the same. So, it is I who should offer my thanks to the... Come now, and take what it is you need.
You mean, like, right now?
That won't be All things shall meet again in their time, for the waters know no rest, and the flowers their appointed season. One need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes.
Is she... gone?
Yes, she's gone. A deadly self is formed from the body's impure vapors, so naturally it cannot survive long in this world. Had it not been sustained by the remnant of Zibai's soul, it would have faded away a long time. Now that the remnant is gone, it has severed its ties to the mortal world.
Zhenhui! When did you get here?
A while ago.
I would have thought you'd at least want to say goodbye.
Though mountains endure, the ceaseless waters will, at last, wear away their sharp edges. Thus must I meet the marks wrought upon her. It may be goodbye for now, but someday, we will meet again.
Really? And...
Who can say for sure? Years and years from now, perhaps, or...
Are you saying that if the Whitehorse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still have the memory?
We will find out soon enough. It is time. The rite is about...
Right, so this is gonna... Oh! I thought it was gonna be the end.
The rite is about to begin.
Is the moon really gonna disappear? Got your lanterns ready, everyone?
All set.
Might be about time to put eyes to the sky. Wouldn't you say, Tianchuan?
Look!
When the sun's out, eat the sun. When the moon's out, eat the moon.
Whoa, is this the lunar eclipse?
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These gifts we offer to our Lord. Pure as heaven, so fair and bright, she shines as light in this dark night.
And with her does this, wish take flight.
Devoted soul, scattered and unbound. Let this lantern guide you home. By its light be found.
Did we do it? Do we finally get to meet the real White Horse?
This place. Where am I?
A familiar land, now known by the name of Liyue.
Liyue? The peaks adorn the clouded moon. Then who might you be?
Oh no!
And those countless lights in the sky.
These lights, each like a dwelling in glad accord, usher in this day of joyous rebirth.
And whose rebirth might that be?
That of my old friend, Zibat.
Zabai?
Yeah, that's you!
That's... Oh, yes. Then... the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star.
Many years have passed since we last saw one another. Zabai, my friend. Welcome home.
Home? But why does this place... This Liyue, who you are? You are that young Wushu dancer, the one who seeks disciples. How fares your quest for disciples? It must have yielded a truly prolific body of students by now, I trust.
Hey, you've got it all wrong! You're talking about gaming!
Hmm? But I could have sworn... Oh, that's right. You're that impudent blonde youngster who kept meddling in my affairs. And to think you even had the audacity to presume yourselves worthy of being... What was it again? Ah, yes, of being my guides. How very wonderful to see you again, my most faithful and beloved guides. I trust all has been well in my absence?
Well, she finally got it right.
It is possible that her cells have not yet settled. After all, they've only...
Huh? You mean, kinda like she still have a...
That I cannot say for certain. Perhaps a few days.
A few years?
Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings tread the realm of dreams.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, at least she's whole again, right? That already seems like a pretty good outcome to Paimon.
Yes, there is little cause for worry. We need only wait and let time take its course.
Say, what are those little creatures over there up to?
Celebrating Lantern Rite, of course. And those lights up in the sky? They'll...
Lantern Rite.
Of course! Why else do you think we've been running around like headless chickens these past few days? Tell you what, Traveler, why don't we take the White Horse Adeptus out to celebrate? Who knows? Maybe seeing some familiar faces might help her find her feet? Hey, Zhangli! You've got some time on your hands now.
By no means a bad idea, Paimon.
Oh, it's a bye. Before Paimon forgets. When we meet the...
Happy Lantern Rite!
Yes! Happy Lantern Rite indeed.
Well then, let's go!
Lantern Rite. A night of joy, reunion, and moonlit blessings for all.
Well, that's where that ends. Interesting. We'll do it in a second.
It's time to move on.
Wait, I got a 5-star outfit.
We shouldn't
Is that
stay here.
a nice? Oh, it is in order. It's just we've only got one.
Paimon wonders how the White Horse Adeptus is getting along. Maybe we should check in on her? We can ask Zhangli where she is.
Only one.
Oh, looks like Zhangli hasn't stopped by for...
Hey, are you two looking for your...
Is Zhangli up?
No, but that young lady who was dressed up as the White Horse Adeptus the other day is. She's your friend, right? I just saw her head toward Wanmin Restaurant.
Oh, what luck! We were just on our way...
I have no idea. She couldn't have forgotten who I am.
Maybe she still had...
Oh, that makes sense. I was wondering.
Her eyes were red.
You young people, staying up all night because you think you're invincible? Look at a word to your friend from someone who's older and wiser. She really needs some rest. Yeah, what was that? Hurry along, then. Oh, and don't forget to come back and check out my Rex Lapis cosplay when you're done.
Where's the proprietor?
Xiangling and Chef Mao aren't here right now. What can I help you with?
And who might you...
My name is Shenhe. I work here at Wanmin Restaurant.
Shenhe. Shenhe. Are you that crane adeptus who loves planting mint? It's been a few days. Have you improved your gardening skills? Did you manage to cover the slopes with mint?
Mint? I don't know anything about mint. But I am familiar with Qingshen and glaze lilies.
Ha! Already casting mint from your mind. How can a practitioner of self-cultivation be so fickle, chasing after every new plant that can—
I'm not sure I get what you mean. Are you delirious from hunger? Would you like something to eat?
Shenhe! White Horse Zabai! So this is where...
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a... Is this customer a friend of yours?
Don't mind her, Shenhe. She's just a little cranky because, she didn't sleep well last night and she's only just woken up. Look how red her...
I see. In that case, Miss Zabai, I have a tonic.
Stop right there! Who are you two noisy children?
Hey! Have you forgotten about us already?
Guides. Ah, yes, now I remember. What luck! I was just looking for someone to show me the way to Elong Wharf.
Huh. Is she starting to come around?
Someone requested my help in purchasing some tea leaves. I was informed they have discounted prices during the festival and that I shall get a good deal there.
Tea leaves? This sounds like Zhongli's doing.
Your friend Zhongli initially requested the most expensive tea, but then a young lady in a hexagram hat mentioned he'd burned through the Wangsheng funeral parlor's yearly expenses at an exhibition a few days ago. As such, he is only permitted to buy items that are discounted this month.
Oh, that's his boss, Hu Tao.
Oh, I see. So that's why you're here. Unfortunately...
You don't sell tea leaves? But
You really should get some rest. The person you're talking about isn't the boss of Wanmin Restaurant. She's just like you. She came here to eat.
Is that so? Life really is full of surprises.
What surprises? Your brain really is as gooey as a pack of slimes. Huh?
That would be excellent. Yes, Miss Crane. I apologize profusely for my improper...
I completely understand. Master often says that the human body is like a mechanism in need of...
Miss Crane, you appear reasoned and compassionate on the surface, yet I sense dark forces churning within your spiritual core. Those red ropes you wear are what bind them, am I correct?
Oh. You can sense...
Indeed. I also sense that with your strength, you might try undoing one or two of those bonds when training.
Untie Shen has ropes?
Though the use of red ropes to bind the soul is a wondrous technique, practitioners must eventually learn to break free from external aids and look within themselves for restraint.
Master has told me similar things.
Your self-cultivation has progressed.
Then I will seek further guidance from my...
If you still have doubts, you can find me at the Baiju guest house. I'll be For now, my dutiful guides, let us be off.
Sorry, 3,000? Holy. No, wait, this is the wrong TP. Isn't it? Is it not? No, it's right. Oh, good.
Aren't we going to Yilong Wharf? How do we end up on this mountain?
Is that small town over there not Elong Wharf? I sense a familiar scent wafting through the air.
You're right! Except for the...
That is because this scent is the essence of jade, which can nourish the spirit.
Oh! Yeah! Chenyu Vale does have a lot of...
Naturally. This has reminded me of something.
Hmm? And what's that?
A few simple tricks for mastering one's power.
What is that thing?
I'm sure you've been to Elong Wharf many times before, but I wonder if you've done so while cruising through the air. You've been such dutiful, dedicated guides, so allow me to offer this fresh experience as recompense. Please step in.
It's the cart from the... okay.
This is amazing! Paimon feels just like an Adeptus flying through the sky! What is this thing?
I created it from my memories of the chariot of the Lunar Palace. Many years have passed since I last laid eyes upon it, so there may be some discrepancies. Nonetheless, it is functionally much the same.
A lunar chariot? Wow! Paimon never imagined she'd get to ride in one! So, Sabai, does that mean you used to work on the moon?
Work. That's an interesting way to phrase it, though I suppose you are correct. I was once an angel, a member of a race tasked with guiding humanity. Then, graced by serendipity, I became a moon envoy.
Huh? What's a moon envoy? Some kind of super important angel?
As you would understand it, a moon envoy is a job title. Any angel, or non-angel, can become a moon envoy.
Does that mean you're not the only one?
Oops. Don't stand up.
Of course not. Though my memories are still hazy, I vaguely remember some of my colleagues. There was one who liked to take on the form of an ibis.
An ibis? Could it be... Can all moon envoys turn into animals? Does that mean Rauma could take that job? She can turn into a deer, and moon chanters are some sort of Luna envoy anyway, right?
Moon chanter? I have no idea what those are.
Oh, okay then. Look! Paimon thinks she saw a tea vendor over there!
Very well. Let's take a look.
Wait, where do we come from? Over there? Oh, we did, okay.
Welcome, please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality sourced directly from Chaoying Village.
Look over there!
Dear customers, are you looking to purchase some tea leaves? I can see from your bearing that you are no ordinary customers. My humble shop has some exquisite...
We're not here for quality.
Discount? Well, that's a coincidence. Our Sungla tea is on sale right...
Something about the name of that.
Buy 3 boxes of Sungla tea during the festival to get 10% off. Buy 4, get 20% off. Buy 10, but... That's right! 10 boxes at half price.
Oh, Paimon's definitely heard this spiel with
3, 10, 20, 50.
Sabai, what are you muttering about?
When purchasing 3, 4, or 10 boxes, the corresponding discounts are 10, 20, and 50%. The intervals between the two sets of numbers are 1 and 6, and 10 and 30.
Look! Her eyes turned blue!
If the differences between intervals remain equal, the interval after 6 should be 6 plus the difference between 6 and 1, which is 11. Similarly, after 30, therefore extrapolating upward, the next two numbers in each set should be 21 and 100.
You're making...
They mean that if we buy 21 boxes of Sungla tea, we should get a 100% discount!
100% discount? You mean we'll get them for... Oh, there was a...
The pattern we speak of is mathematics, little one. A pattern that...
That's amazing! You're a shopping genius, Sabai!
I had no idea our shop's discounts were tied to the laws of nature. I've learned so much from you, dear customer.
No need to thank me. Now, please give us our 21 boxes of free tea. What's the matter?
Paimon just realized what...
It took you long enough.
We got the short end of the stick! Think about it. If we don't have to pay when buying 21 boxes, then if we buy even more...
Huh?
Hey, Sabai, work this one out.
It stands...
Wait a moment, dear customers.
You are the one dictating the discounts. We're simply extrapolating.
You have a point. I'm so sorry. I just remembered. Such a shame. Terribly sorry about this. Awful, awful luck.
Where can we find your supplier? Not to fret. We'll save you the effort and go straight to the
well, you see, dear Client, the sup-
Huh? Does that mean they won't pay us for tick?
they might not even offer you a 100% discount.
How very unfortunate. Nevertheless, besides, we're not looking to make money. We just want a good deal.
Well, that's great. My suppliers are all teeth.
Do not worry. We appreciate your referring customers to your business partners, even choosing to remain anonymous.
I hope you're right.
Then let us head to Chaoying Village.
Of course! Just follow us!
What otherworldly beings were those? Thank the heavens I managed to send them on their way. I should hurry home and pray to the White Horse Adeptus. May she bless me.
The mountains and waters are pristine. They embody the beauty of heaven and earth.
It's a good-looking place, all right. But it's hard to enjoy the scenery when Paimon can't stop thinking about all that tea-buying Moar we're missing out on.
Should fate dictate, Mora will find its way to you soon.
Well, Morak certainly finds us often enough. He even sought us out in person this lantern rite.
For now, let's look around and see if any tea farmer will be able to see more clearly from up high. Let's take to the sky.
Chaoying Village looks beautiful from up here.
Indeed. The houses here are quite different from those in Liyue Harbor. They follow the natural contours of the mountains, forming unique, elegant structures.
Yeah, it's super beautiful.
The white walls and dark tiles frame the emerald waves of the terraced fields, while the curved eaves and tall gateways juxtapose each other with grace.
It's almost too beautiful to be true.
The crowing of roosters and barking of dogs, the calls of farmers working the fields, a vibrant pastoral chorus overflowing with earthly vitality.
Yeah, it's incredibly beautiful, huh?
Have you studied the linguistic arts by some chance?
Huh?
Your vocabulary for beauty seems rather constrained.
Paimon knows how to say pretty as well.
I see. Now then, let's take a look around and see if we can find any farmers selling tea.
Should be this playthrough.
Look! There's someone in that tea field! And they look kind of familiar. Wait, is that Lu Xiangxiang?
And who is that?
Oh, you'll remember her once you see her up close.
Gonna run around.
Hey there, Lu Xiangxiang! It really is you!
Huh? Paimon, Traveler, and the White Horse Adeptus. Fancy?
The White Horse Adeptus has a name now. You can call her Zabai.
And you are... Wait.
Don't say anything about food poisoning?
You're the young lady who wanted to rise above the rest, are you not?
Yes, that's me, but I'm in a bit of a state right now.
Fallen below them?
Like I said the last time we met, I'm being punished according to my father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, other grandfather, other grandmother.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, and on the night of Lantern Rite...
So, they
There's no doubt they care. But they think that since I caused all that trouble in Liyue Harbor, it shows I can't be trusted
around here.
Yeah, though they're not confining me to my room. Instead, I have to personally...
Aw, a tiny little tea baby.
It's supposed to cultivate my character and temperament. They say this will help me calm down and reflect on...
What happened in Liyue Harbor really wasn't yourself.
Actually, I don't know. I've never grown.
It usually takes 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years?
Yes, the tea in this garden requires 2 or 3 years to mature.
That long? Sabai, you're not making...
When the plants thrive and grow, that is the meaning of my name. I can tell at a glance when their season of ripening...
Do I really have to waste 2 or 3 years here? Why is... Yes, during the Night of Lantern Rite, I heard many people reciting poems from Long Gone in praise of the... I helped excavate cultural artifacts from Long Gone, so I decided to stay with the archaeological team. I want to unearth even more history.
I see. And are you sure that's what you want to do? If you don't achieve...
Yes, because archaeology gives me that boom shakalaka feeling.
Wait, did she...
That's right. I was asking her for advice. She said that if something gives you that boom shakalaka feeling, then it has to be worth pursuing. I immediately thought about how, when I'm excavating in the ruins, I always feel like there's a ghost standing beside me. And it feels like my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother patting me on the shoulder and... Right? It feels like I've made some kind of...
Since you've made up your mind, you...
And I'd love to.
Run away. Summon up a little boom shakalaka and leave the tea go...
That might be going a bit far. Yeah! Tell them about your great-great-great-great-great...
I'd be better off telling them about the white horse...
Then it's settled. Tell your family that your decision has my...
Thank you, Tsubai.
They don't need to listen. You need only follow the rule.
What do you mean?
As I'm sure you know, some ancient texts...
My family history contains such records. But what of...
If the White Horse Adeptus were to manipulate time to make your tea seedling... grow overnight, then you'd be free, correct?
Is that how it works?
If the White Horse Adeptus were to really get involved, my grandfather would let me leave right away.
It's not as if you have any other options. Why not try calling out for help? It won't cost you any more.
Guess I might as well. I've got White Horse Adeptus. If you can hear me, please save me from my predicament. Ugh. Nothing happened.
Perhaps the White Horse by then, the seedling you planted may well have grown into a thriving tea.
Thank you, Tsubai, for trying to comfort me.
But can't you really?
Oh, it's getting late. Why don't you all stay at my house?
That sounds great! Let's get some sleep and then come back here to...
Oh,
Whoa! Your tea baby is all grown up!
Indeed. It has grown into a mature tea tree that can stand tall in the face of wind and rain.
How is this
It must be the work of the White Horse Adeptus. Her prayer must have moved her.
Are you sure?
Perhaps she heard your prayer and chose to answer the call.
She once saved my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. This time?
That's incredible!
I guess so. I need to tell everyone the news right away. They'd better, since this is the...
Go. And if you run into any more trouble...
Thank you so much.
Paimon really thought you were going to use Adept...
When an Adeptus exerts effort, consuming their energy, is that not using Adeptal energy?
All right. What are we doing out...
We're here to help Lu Xiangxiang fulfill her wish, of course.
Can you really make the tea?
It won't be easy, but there are ways.
Hey! You just transplanted a tea tree from over there!
So, there's a mature tea tree here now, yes?
Oh,
And am I not the White Horse Adeptus?
Well, yeah.
Is this tea tree then not a manifestation of the White Horse Adeptus's will?
You're not wrong. But again, there's something not quite right about this. Maybe this will become another mystical Adepti tale recorded in their family history.
That would be marvelous.
Paimon thinks so too. Hey, Traveler! Sabai seems to be doing much better now, don't you think? Oh! Paimon bets that's why Zhongli chose to send her on this errand. That's a great idea! We've already shown...
Chingse.
The scenery there is really pretty, too.
I must say, I have been mightily impressed by the mountains and waters of Liyue. Please lead the way, my dutiful guides.
Alright. Paimon can't help feeling like we've forgotten something.
Pay it no mind. I've already forgotten more than you will ever know.
Alright. If we forgot something, Jinx a villain?
We should plant cucumbers.
We should plant canolas.
We should plant cucumbers. They're easy to sow.
We should plant canolas. The flowers are pretty.
What are you arguing about, little ones?
We're deciding what to plant in our field once Lantern Rite is over.
Yeah. Dad gave us a small plot of land to grow our own crops. He said we can keep all the more we get from selling them. We should plant cucumbers, right? Dad plants cucumbers every year.
We should plant canolas. We can press the seeds for oil. It smells good and sells for a good price.
Ah, an agricultural debate.
Granny, are you a farmer? Could you tell us what to do?
What did you just call me, you rapscallion?
Oh no, her eyes are gonna turn red again. It's just, my granny smells really nice, and you smell nice too, so...
Sorry!
Auntie?
Oh, alright. Big Sis Sabai, can you help us decide?
You little rascals! Using priceless land like this just for cucumbers and canolas? What a waste of heaven's gifts!
Huh? What should we plant in...
With the coming of spring, when all things awaken, the fields should be sown with the 5 grains.
What are
The 5 grains are life's staples, the heart of the people's table. I noticed the people here mostly eat rice, so that is where, based on the local climate and soil, seedlings planted in mid to late spring should produce mature grain within 2 or 3 months. When autumn comes, you can plant a second crop, with time still to harvest it before the first frost. The rice you harvest can be sold at market or kept in your stores.
Oh, but...
That's no issue. It is unsuitable for continuous cropping in any case. You can rotate it with rice to maximize your yields. After the second rice harvest, around wintertime will be the and when they mature in mid to late spring, you shall be just in time to sow the first rice crop of the year in turn. This way, your field will sustain balance. Rice and canola in a harmonious cycle.
Wow, that...
Wait a minute! If rice and canola...
A firefly dares rival the brilliance of the moon? In what twisted universe should cucumbers vie for land with...
Big Sis Tsubai! You're going...
Stop crying this instant! Just find an empty corner of your yard, scatter some cucumber seeds in the earth, and before you know it, you'll have cucumbers delight in sunlight and moisture, but they suffer in cold weather. If you wish to plant them this early in the year, you should make sure they're protected.
Are you really in that much of a rush? Well, thanks, Big Sis.
Thanks, Big Sis Sabai. See you around!
Paimon mentioned you know so much about farming.
What's so strange about that? The people of Long Gone called me the god of soil and grain. Are the fields not made of soil?
Huh. That's true. So, if the god of soil and grain is of course the god of—
Mind your tongue, impertinent child. How dare you diminish the lofty bearing of an Adeptus?
Hey! You're the one who said the god of soil and grain is of—
Enough! It's time for us to take to the skies once more. Join me now.
Wow! The terraces look so pretty from up here.
The mountains tower like pagodas, the hills coiling at their feet
I
like
wonder if she's
shells.
only got
Layers built upon
Golden
layers,
Eye,
rising and falling in
version.
harmony.
as like
A truly
world
unique
model.
and mesmerizing sight.
Thinking about it, you have a special connection to this place, you know.
A special connection?
Yeah! There's a local legend about a white horse leaping from a pure spring to follow Rex Lapis into battle. Don't you remember? You must have been living in seclusion around here.
That does sound somewhat familiar.
Oh, and if we keep going up this way, we'll reach a super duper spooky spot. You might have a—
what would that be?
A god's remains?
Yeah! The people of Liyue turned that story into an opera called The Sanctification of Tao Do. Does that ring any bells?
Tao Do. Huh. The 7 and 8 gates array.
That's right, that's right! You do remember!
Bune, the god of the underworld, who could pacify the forces of life and death.
Huh? So, Tao Do had another name?
Let's go take a look.
Wait, where are we? Oh, yeah, this is the ghost place. I get
Whoa!
what you
We've arrived at Wulwang Hill. The atmosphere just turned spooky.
I can't help but feel there's something strange about this friend you haven't seen in ages.
Yeah, so they're talking to
Huh? Paimon thought she heard someone's voice. Let's head down and check it out.
Zhongli.
I can't help but feel there's...
Strange.
Her strangeness defies description.
I'm...
Aren't you worried about sending her all the way to Yilong Wharf on her own? To buy tea? What if she gets lost?
Where there are people, there are paths.
Now I'm the one with no clue what you're saying.
She can ask for directions.
And then what?
She will meet strangers in unfamiliar lands, build friendships, part ways. The further the journey, the more footprints one leaves behind. The deeper those footprints, the harder it is for time.
Ah, so you want her to make new friends. I see. But from what you say, it sounds as though she's not from Liyue.
I believe she was not, but perhaps she will be.
You're sounding stranger by the second. Huh. Oh, over there. Oh, look who's here.
Hu Tao! Zhongli! What are you—
Traveler? Paimon? Sounds like fate to me.
We were taking Sabai to buy some tea from Yilong Wharf. Oh, Paimon knew we were forgetting some. Why didn't you say so
What's done is done. There's no—
Exactly. You can get tea where...
Paimon feels a lot better now that you've said that.
Still, I'm a little confused.
We're taking Spy on a sightseeing tour. We started at Liyue Harbor, stopped in at Yulong Wharf, went sightseeing around Xiaoying Village, made our way to Qingce Village, and now we're here.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, Paimon thinks it's about time we headed back.
I'm here to pay my respects to my ancestors. My dear consultant kindly agreed to join me. It is Lantern Rite, after all.
Ancestors? Are you heir to the Wuwang Kid? Or perhaps the lone butterfly of the Crimson
Whoa! Have you got all your memories?
Huh? Miss Zabai, you know about the Wang...
I happened to hear a storyteller expound on the sanctification of Tao Do.
Lots of people know that story, sure, but very few can discern my family lineage from just a... Well, Zhongli, your friend here really is quite something. Unfortunately, there's no time to dally right now. We have a hill to climb.
That would be wonderful, Director.
Oh, and before we go, you've been traipsing around all day. I suggest you don't mention... All right, we'll take our leave.
Hotel's so thoughtful. Why don't we follow her advice and stay at the Wangshu Inn tonight? Zabai, you can see the whole of Dihua Marsh from up there. The view's amazing. Plus, you can...
Wangshu. An intriguing...
Awesome!
Is that towering structure Wangshu Inn?
Sure is. We can take the lift up from over...
Always walking the path long trodden. Come on, get it.
How's no one seen this yet?
Are we really going to fly up to Wangshu Inn? Isn't that a bit showy? All the guests are gonna see us.
Is that a bad thing? To be able to witness an Adeptus. This will surely add to the inn's appeal, not to mention the room prices. The owner will thank us.
You seem to really like showing off your powers.
This inn's architecture is incredible, and the surrounding countryside radiates a picturesque charm. No wonder the new proprietor of the Baiju guest house thinks he can't compete and has decided to change his own establishment's name.
The new proprietor? Ah, you mean Lu Shengsheng's dad. So you know about that, too. Personally, Paimon thinks it should go with something like Rex's Rest. That's a contender's name if Paimon's ever heard one.
A fitting name indeed.
So you think the guest house should change its name, too? Paimon kinda thought you'd say something like, such sacrosanct traditions must never change.
Time flows ever onward. Why should the rules of yesterday be carried forward into the world of tomorrow? The people of today should determine what is to be kept.
Huh. You're not as old-fashioned and stuffy as Paimon thought.
The years ebb and flow, seas recede to reveal fields. In the vastness of time, I am but a wild horse in a boundless sea of dust. Even Rex Lapis, having waded through the waters of the river of time, is not quite the same as before.
Zhongli? What was he like before?
That is another story for another time. We have arrived.
Whew. This is the first time Paimon's ever
Wangshu. Like moon lanterns and shell lanterns. Might it all?
What's a coincidence?
Do you not know what Wangshu means? Wangshu can refer to the moon, but its original meaning is
The goddess who rides the bright moon's chariot.
And you must be the conqueror of demons.
Chow! Paimon was wondering if we'd disturbed you by flying down from the sky.
Not at all. I sensed an unusual presence long before you arrived. Though I didn't...
I was starting to think we should fly a bit lower. It would be awfully dull if no one ends up marveling at my lofty bearing.
No need. This is already showy enough.
I'm not one to do good from the shadows, as Rex Lapis is wont to do.
Then you must be...
Nay, I'm only cosplaying as the White Horse Adeptus, in truth.
Cosplaying? What's that?
Ugh, ignore her nonsense. She's a genuine article. The one and only, completely authentic White Horse Adeptus. It's just... Xiao, did Zhongli say anything about her being a teensy bit...
Mental instability, perhaps?
Did Zhongli tell you that?
No, this is my own speculation.
Well, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. It's like there's a hot-tempered pyro slime, a math-obsessed hydro slime, and a mischievous little animo slime. But don't tell her Paimon said that, or she'll come and tell us all off.
You white-haired rascal! Do you think I can't hear you?
Uh-oh! We're in for it now!
White Horse Adeptus.
Oh, yes! You must be hungry, right, Sabai? How about we get some food? The chef here is incredible!
It's so hot! So spicy!
Are you okay? Do you want Paimon?
Don't worry about me. I just need to pace myself.
So, regarding your friend and her... condition, does even the Lord of Geo have no solution?
Zhongli said we should wait and she'll get better on her own. But who knows how long that's gonna take.
Is that why her personalities change so easily?
Paimon thinks that has something to do with her 3 deadly selves. Zhongli told us that the deadly selves are impure, affecting living things that get too close.
The White Horse Adeptus's remnant spirit was attached to the deadly selves for a long time.
But Paimon still does...
Paimon, as you do not practice self-cultivation, I cannot help you fully understand. But you can think of them simply as emotions and desires. The act of severing the 3 deadly selves is a means of exercising wicked desires and cultivating one's true self.
Oh...
It includes those. I wonder, does she still remember
Some of it. But right now, it's like she was suddenly awakened. Like she's still half dreaming. The half that's still dreaming might remember things, but the half that's awake doesn't quite get it.
Conqueror of demons, are you looking to learn about Rex Lapis's past from me?
You are an old friend of his, so please.
But Conqueror of Demons sounds so... In days of yore, he was the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star.
Huh? You said the same thing the day you came back, but... Hey! Did you really forget?
Why not ask Rex Lapis himself? Whether I've forgotten might be up for debate, but I am certain he remembers.
He must have his reasons for not raising the past. And you likely have similar concerns.
An answer that suits your style, General Elatis. Now that we're on the subject, though, I suddenly remembered something.
Which is?
In the distant past, there was a feast, which I attended. I faintly recall the Lord of Geo also being present that day.
Oh! And then? What happened?
Among the dishes served, there was one that could be found in every household throughout Langan at the start of spring. A dish called Flavor of Spring. I suddenly remembered the recipe for this dish.
Is that it?
Yes! Since it's Lantern Rite here in Liyue, why don't I make some for you to try?
That sounds...
Wow! It might not have been the story Paimon was hoping for, but...
The spring breeze stirs. Now is the My dutiful guides have gone to great trouble to show me around Liyue. And even the conqueror of demons.
There's no need for such grand words.
What's this?
Hey! It's that broken jade token from the antiques exhibition!
Indeed. This was once an Adepto treasure.
Oh, that's a shame.
This is the way of the world. Once jade is broken, it can never be made whole.
Then, what about forging a new one?
That is a good point. That it has ended up in your hands must be a message from fate. I could try to craft it into a little trinket for you. One that might prove useful on your journey.
Ooh! What sort of trinket?
It's just a passing thought, one that will require the right opportunity. I'll think about it more when the time comes. Now that we've had our fill, we should get some rest.
Chi-Chi, the lantern rite is almost over. Do you remember how to make a Shao lantern?
Morning, split bamboo, traveler, and get silk, make Paimon.
You've got it all mixed up again.
They're here again.
Yow Yow! Looking good in that new outfit, huh? Hey, it's Paimon! Dr. Baiju gave this to me. Thank you. Wow! What happened for Baiju to suddenly give you a brand new outfit, Yao Yao?
Dr. Baiju is thanking Yao Yao for teaching me to make Shao lanterns.
Chi-Chi and I were just playing together. Dr. Baiju's too kind. Oh, yeah, take a look at this. Dr. Baiju gave me these clothes, but it was Chi-Chi who wove this little basket. Wow! It's beautiful! When did you become so good with your hands, Chi-Chi?
I learned to make Shao lanterns, thanks to Yao Yao. I also made...
What do I always say? The White Horse Adeptus answers prayers. Come, help this old man make an offering in thanks.
Huh? Mr.
For my idiot son to finally come to his senses and not change Baiju Guest House's name, which he has.
Huh?
Listen to this. My granddaughter planted a tea seedling in our village just a few days ago. She made a prayer to the White Horse Adeptus to help it grow. Overnight.
Oh, that sure... Could the White Horse Adeptus really have helped it grow?
Of course she did. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, how blessed is our...
Truly, this is an extraordinary miracle. You must record it in your family history without delay.
Of course. Huh? Is that you, Miss Zibai?
Indeed. I have a long-term booking at your guest house.
Yes, I recall. Mr. Zhongli said to charge your expenses to the Wangsheng funeral.
That's Young Li. Always making trouble for poor Hu Tap.
I noticed when you were here last that you bear a striking resemblance to...
Perhaps fate has had a hand in our meeting.
And a glad meeting it is, Miss Zibai. Now, why don't I gift you some tea from my garden to celebrate this encounter? We grow Sunghua tea there, and it has quite the reputation throughout Yilong.
Oh! Sunghua, buy 10 boxes, get half off teas. Back on the menu.
Buy 10 boxes, get half off? Don't be silly.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much, Boss Lu.
There's no need to thank me. You're a visitor from out of town, which makes you an honored guest. Lantern Rite may have ended, but the streets are still bustling with activity. Make sure to take everything in. meet some new friends, and enjoy your time here. And that goes for you kids as well. Happy Lantern Rite.
Got it, Mr. Lou.
Happy... Lantern Rite.
Yeah! Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Happy Lantern Rite indeed.
I wonder why I get the remnant of the
Please take a seat.
Would that be this? Oh, okay. It's just because it's the newest thing, I guess.